now. Greetings, young portal master. I am Hope. Use the action button.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young portal master. Use it to... Your Skylander will need a key to open.
Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here. Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Lobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
Push the turtle to clear a path.
Hey down there! Name's Flynn. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in time. I can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you. Use those bounce pads.
Hey, Fennec. Thank you for the good luck. This looks pretty good right now. Oh man, spoke too soon. Oh well, that's still pretty nice. Yeah, that had a chance to gold too. That would have been a 250. That's okay. Still a really good pace for English.
Yeah. So. You see how I was able to hit that? That takes years of practice and skill. I know, amazing, right? Well, you can thank me later.
I did hit affiliate. Thank you for the congrats, Hunter. I hit it a while ago.
Know that you don't have to do this all alone. Skylanders.
Oh, speaking of, everybody said they wanted to stream it, so I might go post it in that chat if I get a break. Yeah, it has been a minute. It's been a minute since I talked to you in general.
Oh, yeah, that's 2 for me. But who's counting? Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay, I think I know the best time to post my stream link. That's gonna be in the cutscene to start Stronghold. After that, I don't really have any chances, so...
Skylanders are protected. They're stronger in this zone.
Hopefully I'll get this first try. Yep, nice. Oh, that's not good. Took that angle really wide. This doesn't look very promising. Hold on. That's a little better. Oh, well. We'll handle it. Hey, Hunter, thank you for the Prime, my friend. I appreciate it very much.
Look out! The Zook's out!
Yeah, I was way too close. Okay, well, if I don't get this going, it's probably a dead run. I'll have to reset.
Skylanders are the air element. Stronger in this zone.
Nah, you're good, man. I'm fine. I appreciate it very much. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and not do the dash. I don't know which one's faster in that case. This is not a great skyscraper though. Those zoot clips are the only thing that really screwed me up. Well, I'll keep going. It's not out of the woods just yet. I could save some time here too, just with some decent new strats.
Hello,
Good movement, good RNG. Basically all we need.
Finally,
There we go.
awesome balloon for an even more awesomer pilot. Boom! Oh, it's got a fuel-injected crocagator, a vacuum sealotron, and a jet steam thrust capacitor. Oh, yeah. I am so good, I did it all myself, even had a few parts left over. Are you ready to go, Chief?
Alright, stream link is out. Prepare for impact. And thank you for the 25 bits, Hunter. You really don't have to do that. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. No. Bad RNG, but that's okay. Almost a goal. I don't worry about superset. Hey, thank you for the 25 additional, Hunter. I appreciate that.
Check out the...
Say, if you're...
Hey, Captain USA, thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. Bits and subs go to stream as soon as I read. Aw, you're too sweet. I don't stream nearly as often. Y'all enjoy the emotes and the Founders Badge? I appreciate it, guys.
Great!
Redirect the energy beam to open the gate. Skyland.
Wait, that opened earlier. Do I not have to kill the tech spell punk?
Skylanders
I wonder. Maybe I was just not paying attention, but I could have sworn that gate opened earlier. I'll have to test that if this run dies. It has, yeah. I mean, this game is now considered a classic because it's like over 10 years old. 11th anniversary is in October. Which is just insane. Oh, nice. Nice. Hopefully that was enough. Yeah, okay, it's good. Big Egg, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. For those of you who are my regular viewers, these are friends of mine from high school. I posted my stream link, and they are now flooding my stream, so thank you guys. All of your Skylanders are maxed out? Well, maxed out in the speedrunning case is all upgrades, level 10, and all heroic challenges, which is what my stealth elf is. And that takes forever.
Skylanders at first and are stronger.
Yo, Breaking Bad Irony, thank you for the follow. Is that the real Breaking Bad Irony?
Skylanders.
Just upgrades and stuff? Yeah. That's what most people think maxing out is, but no. Heroic challenges are super important. Because it ups Stealth Elf space speed from 50 to 98, and then with the hat added on, it's 110. It's like a big difference. And I almost switched to the wrong Tornado. I have 2 of them. I need 2 of them. Because one has all heroic challenges and max speed, this one, and the other one is used for different skips, and it has no speed on it. Oh, dang it. That's better. I'll take it. Captain USA, thank you for the 100 bits. Please don't waste your money on me. You guys are going to college soon. You might need that later. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
Now that the twin...
So...
Drobot to goat. Drobot is banned. I'm kidding. Drobot's not banned. Unfortunately, you missed because I wasn't able to post the stream link in time. I was too busy doing the run. You guys missed the only instance of Drobot being useful in this run. Ah, God, I'm so bad at simmer movement. Nobody tell PML you use Drobot for wards. Yeah. This has been a pretty lackluster Leviathan so far. Oh, I hate that. Alright, well if this run is like If this run looks really bad in the next few splits, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the run.
Well, will you look at that?
Robot apples when I'm dead. Oh my god, I got a hype train. I hate you. Get away. This is really bad. I think I'm getting nervous is why.
Too late.
Ah. I got the combo, that actually helps. You could try Robot Apples. You know... It's not the worst character to use for apples. I think Warnado might be the worst character to use for apples. I think Warnado's the worst character to use for anything. He sucks. The only thing he does well is jump over stuff. Aw, man. I should have gone the other way. That's alright. What do you think of Shroom Boom? Oh, hey, 10th Gamer Tag, how's it going? He's okay. I don't think he's much better, honestly. He might be one of the worst, Giants figures. He is pretty good at skipping the game, though, so... I wish he was available to use on Spyro's Adventure, but alas. Soup would technically be optimal for... Oh, because it would save a... Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the bits, Hunter. I appreciate it, buddy. You have become my biggest donator in a matter of minutes. Hopefully I'm able to stream a little bit while I'm in college. I think not for the first semester or so, because I won't have my Skylanders, but my family's gonna move up there, and they'll bring my Skylanders with them, so... Ugh. A little bit better, that would have been nice, but no, this is a pretty rough pace. I could save it with an unload, otherwise I'm gonna be breaking even to my PB, which is not great. I could save 18 seconds here to my goal. How many Skylanders do I own? Let's see. 48 for Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure, and Skylanders Giants. A couple of very swap force Skylanders. I'm gonna say around 75, if not 100. Oh, I got one unload, nice. I killed 3 enemies, but only 2 of them played their death animations, so it skipped a lot. I'm still gonna break even, because it was just that bad. You own at least 6. Yeah. Fennec owns at least 30. According to what they've told me.
Investigate the beach.
Yeah, I own a lot. I think 75 is a decent number. I'll have to count them at some point.
Good morning.
You need a lot to 100% trap team, so that's where a lot of my figures come from. Oh, missed it. That was a dumb idea. I'm supposed to dash into the bomb, and sometimes you can get a second one in there. Just wasn't meant to be. Oh wait, I didn't need to take off stealth health.
No, you don't.
Oh well. You have all the base set and giant force set and good bit of trap force. You combine swap force and trap team. Yeah, I've got I've got the first 4 games and a decent chunk of Skylanders in those. Swap Force I kind of scaled back on, just because I didn't really enjoy it as much. I'm gonna go ahead and kill all these guys, because I messed up my movement. Okay. Yeah. I'm bleeding time. Skylanders Giants Adventure. Aw, I almost got digs there. Alright, we're gonna use Speed Tornado for one last section. And then we're gonna head to regular Tornado in the next chapter. Max, thank you for the tier 1 sub, buddy.
Skylanders are the life of them. They're stronger.
That's awesome. The Chompy even stopped me from going haywire. I wonder if I have enough subs now to unlock a new emote slot for you guys. Aww.
They're stronger in this
I do not have a mod in chat, hold up. I should have made a disclaimer to not use my actual name in chat, but you know what? Whatever.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Nah, you're good, you're good. I didn't say it, so yeah. I trust everybody here with my name, so it's fine. There you go, much better. I got my back up. Ah, oh, come on! It's been a while since I've done that. I told you. Okay, you know, now I'm actually screwed. I think I might actually have to reset the run now. No, not necessarily. My run's on life support, so if I, Favorite Skylanders backstory. His name is Devin Collins. Favorite Skylanders backstory? I didn't look into Skylanders backstory, so I'm just gonna give my usual answer, which is Sunburn. I thought you were gonna save time, but it's not like it's actually any good.
Is that what follow?
Wow. I almost forgot the buttons to press. That's just great. Almost. Almost had that little hop. I think I have to press it a little bit earlier. But not too early, because I'll actually hit the underside of that ledge. Ball. I didn't let the ball roll, sadly. Sometimes it rolls in front of me. But I cannot be stopped by ball. What I play as Arlo. I believe you were talking about Arbo. I would play as Arbo if he was an actual Skylander. I would love to. He's amazing. First try? Let's go. Gold? Let's go. God, I'm illiterate. Aw. You're okay. Good thing I can speak illiterate. Boom, boom. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. This is the worst section of the run for those of you who don't know. It's all RNG. If these apples do not grow fast enough, and they're not, I lose tons of time. And I think this might actually force me to reset the run. Aw, man. Get out of here. I hate you. Where's this other guy? Oh, he's over there. I didn't see you go that way. Oh, it's so slow. Who knew the most elite speedrunners of this game can be stopped by 15 apples? I only lost a little bit there to my PB. But it's enough to put me behind again and also put this run on tentative life support. The apples are the true final boss? Yeah, for real. That was really nice.
You must find
Ah, almost. I need to start figuring out how to do that better. Drop Cinder. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Who's on life support? My run. You know a thing or two about being on life support while you're running. Let's see if I can put on a show for you guys.
Hide and seek.
That's got it. Too easy. That's actually a lot harder. The window to hit Stealth Elf there is not very big. Ow. I was supposed to also dash into that big horde of snails without getting hit, and that did not happen. By the way, this stream is sponsored by Women and Children's Hospital. Life support has never felt better. Thank you, Women and Children's Hospital, for sponsoring Falling Forest, a chapter in this run. Cool Warehouse is sponsored by e-cigarettes. Is Zuby getting laid? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Sadly, no. That was good RNG. You see, y'all would get a kick out of this. Having big balls in that section is faster than having small balls. size doesn't matter. It does in this. You will lose time if you have smaller balls. Wish real life was the same. Hey, size matters everywhere you go. I might be able to get Stump Smash here. It's okay, I saw this on Pinterest. Yo, I got it. I'm not gonna get Stealth Elf, because that was just rude. This should save a lot of time, though. It's not gonna gold just by a little bit, but it is gonna get a lot of time saved. Okay. Now we're using regular Tornado. You could tell which one I'm using because the one I'm about to put on does not have a hat. Because we don't want speed on him. We want him to be his base speed so his jumps are easier. It's bad RNG, sadly.
Skylanders of the light path are stronger.
Oh man.
So
Hang on. There we go.
Hey! Wait for me!
There we go. Nice. Nice and simple. Not really, that's really hard.
Now you see? Now you don't.
What do you think Tornado tastes like? Turtle soup. You don't know how true that is. You guys don't know the inside joke about soup that we have in the Skylanders Speedrun community. Snuggles, can you come over here? Thanks. I accidentally hit him. I shouldn't have. That was intentional, by the way. Max, I swear to God, stop using my real name. Ugh. I have not had Fortnite installed for like years. I don't know.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
Oh my god. Hey Fennec, you're now a sub. Thanks to Big Egg. Thank you for gifting a sub, Big Egg. Enjoy the emotes, Fennec. Getting back into it is the fun? Oh boy. How much has the game changed? If Tornado is soup, then what is Spyro? Spyro is a purple dragon associated with the titular Spyro series. Wait, is this worse? Why is this not... This doesn't look very good. It doesn't look like a very good time in this chapter. I really hope it is.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger.
Nice, I got the boost. That's alright. It's passable. I was just getting apprehensive. Go. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Derpster. I really couldn't care less about Fortnite right now, or in general. I think once it had its first die-off, that's when I lost complete enthusiasm in it. Yeah, this is gonna break even. That's what a lot of my troll warehouses have done, and I don't know how to improve them, really. I mean, it's just those soup jumps. Those first 2 jumps. Getting those better is, like, the big thing. Alright. This is the thing that lost me the most time in my PB. Hopefully it goes better here. It is Goo Factory, though, so... it can give the most skilled runners a hard time. 100% Skyfecta? It is, I will say, somebody is planning to do it eventually. They have to be. They're bound to have, they're bound to at least be preparing for it. That's a 30-something hour speedrun, though. That's like old Breath of the Wild 100%. That's a long run. Ooh, okay. I got really quick up that slope and I wasn't prepared for it. So, couldn't skip that cutscene. I've been blessed by channel points. Thank you, Hunter. Gimme. Alright, I killed those guys. That guy's dead now. I should be good to push this in. Cool. I did get stopped by that tank, which sucks. Normally that doesn't happen. But, oh well. I hope I could still salvage this. I just need it to score a hole in one here. I'm up for my round of mini golf. Here goes nothing.
Skylanders of the Earth
Oh, it's a par.
in this zone.
It's still pretty good.
There are 3 Goo Factories. Raise the flag.
This is still not the best Goo Factory. It's like
we can secure the
average.
Good luck, soldier.
Almost had the hop. I saw him go up a little bit. Yeah. This is gonna be like... It's not... It's better than breaking even, but not by much. Oh well. Yeah. It's okay. Is there any use of Gilgrunt? No. Not in this run. There is an entire category based around the 3 original Trio Skylanders that come in the starter pack, called Original Trio, where you start each Skylander from level 1. You can only use Spyro, Gilgrunt, and Trigger Happy, and you have to beat Chaos with one of those 3. It's a good one. This is also the hardest trick in the game right here. And I got it second try. I'm not out of the woods yet. There are 4 more decently difficult tricks in this chapter alone. There's the second one. There's the third one. That's the 4th one. And that's the 5th one. That's pretty good. And I should have kept the elemental zone too. This is a good battlefield. But almost golden. Would have been a flawless. That would, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Dang, alright. I used to own a chase variant, but I got rid of it. I was really young. I sold off my Skylanders to a friend of mine. And then I ended up having to collect them all again. Oh well. I used to own a red drill sergeant.
Hey, all right. Baby.
Gilgrunt only has 1 use in OGT. Yeah, Chase variant is like completely translucent one color. If you look up like a Skylander chase variant, you can probably find it.
Yeah. Depends on you.
T-Bone the GOAT. He's a class act right there. Hopefully this goes well. I've had trouble with this chapter. It's only a minute and 15 long. It's literally just jumping over this gate, but I've had trouble with it. That should hit both. Thank you. Okay. That'll do. Red DS counts as chase? I think so. I have no clue. I am not very good with variants. I do not own many. I think I only own Legendary Chill, and that's it. Everything else I have no clue. This is also really difficult, so bear with me if I don't look at chat. What? Huh? What are you talking about? I pressed, but whatever. What? I am not pressing B. There. Excellent. Please don't do that again. And now you have to chase this cannonball. That got it. Whew. Unfortunately, that was not very fast because my Wii remotes decided to screw up on me. But oh well. I can still try and claw this back a little bit. There we go. Ooh, nice. Putting on Dark Light Crypt because I'm going to warp to a different spot to set up.
Anyway, with
There we go. I probably should not have dashed all the way over. It's okay though. If I just move Tornado over here, that should work. That should work as a setup spot. Hopefully that's not bad. This would be a really bad way to lose the run. I own the rarest chase variant, Moonfrost. Yes, because Nicole painted him. Oh, I did it again. Oh well. I'm way too focused on the run to do the insta warps. I have one more chance to do them. No, that was the last chance to do them. Oh well. Oh, I had that. I didn't even realize. There you go. That is one of the harder jumps in the game. There we go. Glow in the Dark Wrecking Ball. It's $300. Sounds like Activision to me. Oh, come on. I accidentally got hit by him. That's okay. That's still alright. I'm comparing against a gold here, so I'm gonna lose a lot of time, I fear. It comes down to being able to do the unloads like I did in Leviathan. You can kill all 3 enemies with only one of their death animations playing, which saves like, oh god, 11 seconds. It's a lot. I've got to get 2 in one very small window of time, though.
Slice and dice.
You have 6 Spyros? What can you get for that? Yeah, no, Spyros are extremely easy to come by. Yeah, no, they ain't, Hey, you can fund our next trip to McDonald's with those 6 Spyros. Oh, you should probably keep one. Who knows when they'll be useful again. Oh crap, I was not supposed to go that way. So this is gonna hurt like hell. I swear I know how to play this game, guys. What does the used Skylander market look like? It's about the only Skylander market out there. The new Skylander market is either ridiculously expensive or non-existent because they stopped making the Skylanders, so yeah. It's basically all online. There's a couple of like the best deals come from physical locations in which they don't really know what Skylanders are. That's how I got a $40 or so figure for $1 at a comic book store. It was amazing. There's still some like collectors somewhere, but a lot of your sales are gonna come online. One Gilgrun's glow in the dark? Oh, sick! Alright. Hopefully I can get this. I need this in order to, like, have a decent shot at world record. If I can get Chop Chop here, I'm in the clear. Oh, I didn't do enough damage to him. Now I need Hex or else I'm screwed. Yeah, okay, I got Hex at least. Alright. I am provisionally 20 seconds from passing world record. So... world record's a 104.58 by Ant. And if you all were curious as to what the Thank Mr. Scooter channel point thing is, this is Mr. Scooter, otherwise known as Drill Sergeant, but Owen came up with a very good nickname for him, so if you want, you could start thanking Mr. Scooter, and hopefully he will give me a good Mulkin mine and keep this run alive. This guy's gonna hurt. Yikes! Okay, I got through. These guys can obliterate your health very, very fast, so hopefully it's alright. Alright, we're good. There's one more I gotta deal with over here. I gotta set up a really precise warp, though. Mr. Scooter, go crazy. That looks okay. I should be fine there. Hopefully this doesn't kill my run. Although I have had it die to some other stupider things. Nice! I got him before he could play the cutscene, so that's a big save. That's like, I'm gonna say 4 seconds? Just by hitting him. Go, you fat cart. Go! That's still pretty good. Mr. Scooter pulls out the comically large spoon after Moonfrost told him only a spoonful. That's going in the Skylanders canon. Please put that on the wiki. Please and thank you. Alright, hopefully this warp was good. I'm gonna switch to Tornado. Yep, it's good. Is that gonna work? Oh, no, it isn't. Come on. Seriously? There we go. Haven't had trouble with that in a while. You love coming up with silly names for Skylanders.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger than this zone.
Please do not look at my Ghost Roaster's name. I can't remember it. I have seen it before, though, and I did laugh at it. Your Warnado's name is not great either, just saying. Ow. It's just obnoxiously crazy. Okay, I guess that works. It's a passable lava lakes. Ghost Roaster should be called My Self-Esteem because it's chained up and dead. Yeah, that sounds like me. I think my self-esteem actually fits in the character name space. It's 15 characters to name a Skylander, so... If I still had my channel point incentive for naming Skylanders, which I don't anymore because they got out of hand. Pardon me. Can you? Yeah, thank you. I almost didn't do enough damage there. Do we need Skylanders 7 or a remake of the first two? We're not getting either, probably. Oh, by the way, this is, I'll tell you a little story about this. This is basically my only break in the run. This was found by a runner named Corey, who we nicknamed Kobel. So, this is for thank Kobel, because I get a break. And it's about 40 seconds long. So I get a chance to drink some water. This is peak gameplay. I know, Giants is just really good. There's nothing we can really do now. The series has been discarded by Activision. I've had trouble, apparently, mashing the A button because those guys die a lot slower than I want them to. I'm just gonna try to stay afloat here with this run. I don't think it's gonna go very far. I might PB, but I don't think I'm gonna world record. I almost got an unload, which is really hard to do on this level, because they all spread out so quickly. Oh, come on, again? Okay, so this takes a lot of paying attention, these last few, so if I'm not interacting with the chat, I'm sorry. I'll try to explain what I'm doing here. We put on this Skylander so we can take it off here. We're gonna put Cinder on. We're warping just where we were. We're gonna put another Skylander on and set up another warp. It's right there. Anywhere along there is fine. We're gonna use Cinder to go back to where we were. All the way over. We're gonna wait for this guy to start talking a little bit. We're gonna wait a little bit more, and then we're gonna skip the cutscene. Otherwise, if you don't wait, you cannot skip that cutscene. Thank you, Ozone, for finding that. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna warp again, swap to Warnado. Do a couple of jumps, but first, before we do that, we're gonna press the minus button. This sets our coordinates on player 1. We're gonna break this wall. We're gonna get through these enemies. We're gonna head over to this teleporter, and then we're gonna jump 2 gates and then solve a puzzle. And then we're gonna do a minus warp to get back. That should work. Cool. I don't think you explained what warps are. They're pretty self-explanatory. You warped the coordinates by switching players. The game stores the coordinates that were just placed on a Skylander. So if you switch players, you can apply the coordinates from player 1 to player 2 and break the game. Skip many portions of the level. That should work. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom. Cinder's on. This is a decent Quicksilver. I think I'm gonna lose world record here. I'm gonna pass it, sadly. Yeah. So this is world record comparison. I'm 119 ahead, or 119 behind a world record right now. The thing is, though, on the next split, not this one, but the next one, the world record holder lost about 55 seconds. So, if I could stay in that range, I can have world record. I think I went too far. Oh, I went way too far. I better move over here, just to be safe. This is gonna lose me a lot of time, but I'm gonna be safe. Yeah, that was definitely a smart move. I'm supposed to only dash once there. That was my issue. So I am gonna probably lose this time. Some sloppy movement too.
Would you like to? Excellent.
Worst Skylander game? Imaginators. Best Skylander game? Giants. I personally don't like Swap Force very much, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's better than Imaginators in, like, every respect. Alright, hopefully I can do this. Don't try this at home. Got it. Oh my god, just barely, too.
Excellent.
Skylanders of the magic are stronger in this zone.
Dang it, I'm dropping frames. That's not good. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. Sorry, guys. Ooh, crap. This isn't good. I didn't realize you were gonna open up your fire so early on me. Yikes, okay, we're good. I did have that little blunder earlier though, so it's not gonna save me any time. One, two, 1, 2.
Deadly.
Yeah, that's the reason I don't speedrun Giants, because I don't want to ruin it by speedrunning it. I don't want to ruin the experience for myself. Yeah, this is gonna lose me about 10 seconds. Which really sucks. It's weird, one extra dash was my undoing in this level. That is sad. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Cinder real fast. So we're gonna set up one more warp in a chapter we did way earlier in the run. This skips having to do some really difficult soup jumps, which are actually faster if done well, but they're also really difficult, which is why the record holder lost 55 seconds to them. So I'm just gonna take the safer route. It's about 6 or 7 seconds slower. We're gonna go about a quarter of the way through this level real fast. I really hope this doesn't PB because I'm losing a lot of frames. Maybe Chaos is just gonna be mad at me and will, like, kill my run like he did the other one. Just saying, Hunter, it is Skylanders. It is one word. Just like speedrun is one word. Everybody makes that mistake. Alright, this is my other break in the run.
Are you ready?
It's just an unskippable cutscene, so.
Splendid. Now,
See, look, I can save a minute over
there.
world record holder.
Let's see. I simply punch in a few coordinates here and...
By far the best you've seen was Swap Force? Really? It's really nice, like the graphics are amazing. I really have a soft spot for Giants. The music in Giants is so good.
I guess the core works pretty fast.
I'm gonna stay on world record comparison just to show you guys how close I am.
I agree, Callie.
Just show you how much I'm making Ant sweat.
Must do alone.
And I'll try to walk you through this final fight, which is very RNG, by the way. There is no guarantee that I can PB this run. The gold? It is. It's a gold. See, look, 16 seconds back. That's all. That's all I need. Alright, we're gonna wait right here for a second. And spam attack on this guy. So this is what Igniter does. If you stand extremely close to the enemy that you're trying to hit, it resets Igniter's attack instantly. And because this is one of the most damaging attacks in the game, it makes for some very high DPS, and you can obliterate pretty much everything instantly. You can actually one-cycle the final phase here. But the reason you can lose a lot of time is because of these spells that the Hydra brings out. This one is actually one of the worst ones for water, which is not too bad in general, but the next two are the undoing. That's also pretty bad RNG. You don't want to have Zap in your loadout here. And I think I'm gonna have to, like, hit Ghost Roaster on the way by. Yeah. What? Come on. Just die, dude. Okay. That was unfortunate. He hit me a lot of times, too. I think it's gonna be close. I might not be able to PB here. Oh, man, yeah, I got the bad RNG. This takes forever, so I think this is the end of the road for me. Coming all this way, I think I might have just missed my chance at PBing. I take a lot of damage doing this, too. Poking. No, I call it Igniter strats. I do not call it either melting or poking.
Dice and dice.
I believe the argument, oh, it's melting, no, it's poking. I believe it's just a bunch of overblown idiots. Go. Goodbye, Sunburn. You will be missed. Is this gonna give me bad RNG too? No, it is not. It's gonna give me a good one. No, it's gonna be really close. I might just barely etch out a PB, but oh, we'll have to see. It's definitely rough. What? 3 health? Are you serious? 3 health. That's all it was. Ow. That was 9 health. I saw that one, though. Is that one gonna die over there? Or you have one more? You have one more hit. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can take this health over here. Oh, I don't need it. Okay. I'll keep that there, then. I'll use it for my setup later. Which is actually coming right up. Here we go. Air Skylander 4. Aw, man. That's it. I'm not gonna be able to PB here, I don't think. This is a really rough pattern to have to start. Because it just slows you way down. Oh, yeah, no. I don't even think I'm positioned correctly to do enough damage. Oh my god, I got him. Just barely. I got it! Let's go! There's a PB.
That's right.
Just barely.
Boom.
Like, he was about half a second from flying back up and starting another cycle.
Well, now. Looks
Yeah,
like
that's
you
what
did
Chaos does to your run
it.
right there.
The game. The whole enchilada. The complete
With that,
shebang.
I take second
Entire
place,
ball
and I
wax.
knock Bensel down to third.
Make no mistake, wax can be tricky
We were
stuff.
first
I
tied
know.
for second place.
To beat a whole ball of it into
And
complete
now
and
I'm
total
in a
submission.
clear lead.
Wowzers. I gotta tell ya, I am really impressed.
See, Flynn's really impressive.
Mostly with how I did, of course. I mean, you don't get to be a living legend like me.
I didn't see this
without doing
before.
at
Thank you for the
least
50 bits, Hunter. I appreciate that.
Oh, and yeah, you did okay too. Thanks for the assist. From one hero to another.
And thank you for the GGs and congrats, guys.
You know, I think the secret to my awesomeness comes down to three important things. You can take notes if you want. Limitless skill, boundless courage, breathtaking goodness.
Alright, Hunter, have a good
and,
one.
of
Thank you
course,
for all the support you've shown me. It's really sweet of
I
you.
know. You're probably saying
you have
to
a good night.
yourself, hey, how come I didn't spend more time with Flynn? Yeah, I say that a lot too. Well, don't you worry.
Alright,
This ain't
so,
over.
here's the deal, guys.
Plain truth of it is,
Do we
you
go
can
for
keep
another
going.
one?
Oh, sure, we
Do we
say
try for another run?
Skylanders, you and me. But don't let that stop you. Go on and find
Oh,
out.
that was my 100th completion,
Get
too.
every
Holy
upgrade,
crap.
beat all of Callie's
I've completed
heroic
100 runs.
challenges. And mostly, come and hang out with me some more. Listen, you only go through life one time, my friend. And you gotta lock onto its horns with all you've got and ride it out.
I don't know
No
if I should
matter
go for another
how
one.
wild.
I can't if I do go for another one, I
That's
can't
right.
guarantee I'll finish it.
You're out there,
I might reset and just
hanging
call it
on
there,
that giant
because I've already
bull
gotten
of life with
a
nothing to
PB
keep you
today.
going but the burning memories
We'll have to
of
see.
our Awesome heroic adventures together.
Just let me know if y'all are willing to watch another one. That's the thing.
Thank you,
If you guys have stuff to do, let me know and I'll go
And
ahead
I
and
say,
stream. I'll probably turn you over to
you
Matthias, who's doing something right now? Yeah,
welcome.
Matthias is streaming
You
too,
know,
so.
these credits could have been a whole lot shorter if they just thanked me and got it over with.
Here's the thing.
I guess they just
I do
wanna
let
show
Flynn
you
talk
who worked
for
on
his
this
entire
game,
time,
and I don't
because
know.
his monologue is very
The whole
good.
thing seems kind of egotistical.
I always talk over it though, so
I
there's
mean, you
that.
don't see me
If you want to
walking
watch,
around
you got nothing to do,
bragging
okay?
about all the great things I've
I'll do
done.
another one.
Believe you me, done a lot of them.
Okay, my next question is, who should I give the,
We're the ones
should I give
who
gold to?
actually just did all the work. I mean,
I have
saving
4,000 gold
Skylanders
waiting
and
for
all.
a specific
Well,
Skylander,
I
and I'm
should've
not sure who
just
to give
had
it
a big
to.
old picture of us up here, and then we could all
You didn't
go
see most of the other one? Oh yeah,
I know
true.
a lot of ladies out there would certainly appreciate it. The picture of me, I mean. Okay, so what
I
we're
have
doing
Arthur over here. I
now
can
is
give him some
something
gold.
called breaking the.
You want to go for a world? Yeah, you want me to go for a world
And since
record?
I'm
Yeah.
acknowledging that,
I do too, man.
does this
I am
mean that I am
now
breaking
30
this
seconds
wall?
behind,
I don't know.
exactly.
What I do know is that all this wall
And I've got
breaking is
time
making
to
me
save.
hungry. Maybe it was just me saying enchiladas
I've still got time to save in
earlier.
Goo
We should
Factory.
go for
I've got a lot of
those
time to
right
save
now.
in Crypt now.
Tell you what, after our enchiladas, maybe you should bring.
I mean, it's just all
a few
over the
new
place.
Skylanders back into the game and see what you can
You want to do
with.
Whirlwind? If I have enough,
Okay.
like,
Enchiladas and
I have Whirlwind
your
up
treat.
here.
And take your time. Don't worry, these
Let's see
credits
if
will be
she
going on for a while.
has all her upgrades. If not, I'll
Maybe I'll bring the salsa,
put gold
a
on her.
little cha-cha-cha, and then we'll have cake. Oh,
All right, he's finally done talking. That was his last line. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Whirlwind. I skip this. Hunter, don't worry about it, bud. I'm not gonna do fireworks. I'll do that later. If you need to go to sleep, just go ahead, man. So right over here. Oh yeah, no, I have way too much going on Whirlwind. I forgot I went and grabbed 40,000 gold from Trap Team. There's a little exploit that you can do that basically grants you enough gold for anything. So yeah. There it is. I'm gonna switch to player 2 because that's how the run starts. Alright. Ready to do another one. I'm gonna go ahead and check my pings real fast, and then I will get right back to you. Alrighty. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I have even better fortunes this time. Oh man, I have to compare against a really good battlefield, I just realized. That's gonna be a yikes. Hopefully I can do that well again, but maybe my other chapters can save me.
Greetings, young portal master.
Because I have a lot of time save in other areas. You grabbed another monster, we good. Oh, thanks for sticking around, bud. I'm happy that you like it.
Use the action button to fire.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young portal master. Use it. Your Skylander will
We'll see how good I am at, like, commentary.
Out! Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here.
I've always wanted to do, like,
we have a
commentated run, so this might be the time.
See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other
Hey,
side.
it's Copper, how's it going?
Gosh, I hope they're okay. Blobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
Welcome to the stream.
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't
So this
you?
first area,
Good
this
thing
first
you're
part is
here.
just going to be a bunch of
I've got a
cutscenes that
big
we have to
brain,
sit
but
through.
pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me.
Did someone say I just beat a world record? No, I just beat second place. I am 30 seconds behind world record on the leaderboards, and I just got a PB, so we'll see if this run will get me the world record. This is probably going to be my last attempt for the night.
Name's Flynn. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in
I
time.
have held the world
I can
record
see what's
before,
causing this
for I
island
think
to
the span of
shatter.
about a month or so.
Come here and I'll show you.
I have the best sum
Here's
of
those
best
bounce
out of
pads.
anybody,
They're
fun
super
fact,
springy.
by about 6 seconds. Okay, so right here, we're gonna set up the first warp. Sunburn's gonna go on the portal. I use Sunburn for warps because, well, he's awesome. So those coordinates are gonna be used later. We're gonna switch back to player 1, and actually those coordinates will be applied to the next level we go into. And I did just kind of gloss over the zap spin that I did just to try and scale that wall really fast. That is a pretty important trick. It's only used there, but basically Zap gets a little bit of height every time he exits water, so we just kind of chain that together and spin in place, and you just keep going up and up and up. It's pretty fun. You can go really high in like the core of light where there's a very high invisible ceiling.
You see how I was able
This
to hit that?
is the
That
only
takes
Skylanders
years
game I
of practice
speedrun
and skill.
actively.
I know.
I've done
amazing,
100%
right?
runs of Trap
you can break me
Team,
later.
which is a painful run. It's probably fun, but yeah. This is the only Skylanders game I speedrun, like, on a regular basis. I've been doing it for about 2 years now. A little bit more. I think I started in April of 2020, right when the pandemic hit. So we just did the warp there. We switched back to player 1, as you can see. We were playing on player 2 before.
And control their own Skylanders. Skylanders of the light element are stronger than themselves.
And then we did that little... That's a dev-intended thing right there, too. Is being able... There's a legendary treasure down there, but you're able to grow a vine with a life Skylander. Now remember, the start of this run was really good. It's this chapter I could save a ton of time on. So this is our only use for Drobot. I have not tried Imaginators. I don't own Imaginators or Superchargers. I kind of lost interest in like buying a lot of figures for those series. I mean, I don't think you need too much for Superchargers, but Imaginators is a big cash grab. I just decided I'll stick with my base 4. I have a lot of Skylanders anyways, and I love the series, so... Kinda wish you started speedrunning this game during the pandemic. Yeah, that's when a lot of stuff got found. I mean, tons of speedrunners flocked to the game and found things.
That's 2 for me.
I was there when it all happened, so I had a really good, like,
Oh yeah, I am.
advantage. I was able to learn things as they got found and compete for world record. Now getting into the run is really tough. That's why I was so intimidated with trying to run Giants. Is because, that run was already so highly developed. And there's stuff still getting found, but like, even then, I just saw all the skip and like, there's no way I could do this. If I put my mind to it, I probably could. But it would have it would probably still take me a really long time to understand. Okay, so right here, we're gonna do a Zoot clip. Then we're gonna do one just a little bit later, once we're done doing some movement. We have to get Ghost Roaster all the way into this corner here, though, which is a little bit tough to do. There we go. And he's through. We combine Zook's ability to push other characters and NPCs with his mushroom shields, with Ghost Roaster's very small hitbox while he's standing idly. And we're able to just move through pretty much any wall that's not, like, really big. Oh man. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Now Zook is done. He used to have a lot more uses, but we've since replaced him with Warnado in a lot of areas. So now it's Ghost Roaster's time to shine. He's gonna use his properties. His physics in his Soul Charge mode are insane and very weird. You get a lot of height by just kind of clipping through stuff, and you can just... Any sloped surface, Ghost Roaster can just ride on top of. It's crazy. Here, I'll show you this one right here. Hopefully I can get it really quickly. There you go. That's all you need to do. It is a lot more difficult than that, I'll tell you that much. That's a tough one. I kind of spun around, and I was able to catch the lip of that little, barrier. That's what got me the warp setup. But here, we're gonna put Zap on, talk to Flynn. This is unskippable, by the way. And then Zap's gonna come straight off. That's another coordinate for a warp that we're gonna do in the next chapter.
Boom! Oh, it's got a fuel
Yeah,
injector
Trap Team
propagator,
and Imaginators seem like they would be fun if you have money.
Steam thrust capacitor.
Is it faster on solo or duo to speedrun? So the duo rules is that you cannot ever take off your second player. So it's faster on solo just because you're able to move without like the second player having to do the same skip. I don't think it's... I'm not sure how much slower 2 players is. It's not by too terribly much though. There are just some things you can't do. Like, you can't do Zook clips with 2 players. Because you can't move Zook. You can do Zook jumps with 2 players if you just have 2 Warnados. Yeah, very coincidental they made the 2 glitchiest characters in the game the fastest ones. They are, yeah, they're both pretty fast. So I just did a warp, and this area is entirely unloaded because we've skipped about 80% of the level by doing that. And now we head to a level that's pretty tame. We head to Oil Spill, where we've tried to break this level, but the fundamental objective behind it is that you have to free five Gilman from their cages. and the end level trigger or the bomb, like, because the way to end the level is you throw a bomb into this refinery, and you'll see that once we get there. But the bomb does not spawn until you have freed all of the Gilman, so there's really no way to counteract that we found. There's no way to just skip to the end level trigger, so we just have to go through the level as is. So we do it as fast as we can. Stealth Elves are really good with this. I doubt it, Hunter. I mean, I don't know enough about Duo to say for sure. I've never done a co-op run with anybody. I plan to, though. If I can meet up with some of my Skylanders buddies, I can. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I doubt it, because this run is super optimized. I think I just barely got that, yeah, alright. I stood in front of the beam so that it didn't head to the reception point, which is this little spot on the wall in front of the Grenadier. Oh man, that knocked me really far. And that allowed me to skip the cutscene of the Grenadier being introduced. It's a weird trick, sometimes it doesn't work very well. I'm gonna dash along this plank to get closer while the cutscene's playing. Co-op can't do warps. Oh, that's right, because you have to take Skylanders off. Yeah, co-op can't do warps, because the rule is you can't ever take a Skylander off. And obviously, single player, you can't have another person doing a run with you. You have to have control. You have to do one player, two controller. There's no leniency for having a second player do anything in single player mode. So, yeah. This actually is a little bit better. Nice. No, it was a little bit sloppy, but I did manage to save some time, which is nice. This is still a good pace. I think it was better than what I had before. Still a lot of save to go. There we go. Yeah, Gurglefin can sometimes be as far up as that oil machine there. And sometimes you can be as far back as the end of the pier, and it's just RNG. It's not the end of the world, though. It's like a second and a half. This movement is pretty refined right here. You just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit once, and then head up here. And I'm gonna set up another warp using Sunburn, which is right here. And then Cinder is coming in later. That's just a reminder for myself to get them all ready. Ooh, just barely got the Crow's Nest skip. You just bonk off the Crow's Nest and you get some major distance going forward. It's pretty cool. That's one of, like, the earliest tricks found, just because it didn't use anything other than Stealth Elf. Alright, so now we're using Speedrunado. You can tell because he has the hat on. He has 110, or no, he has a little bit less than that. He's got max speed. And this allows him to go pretty crazy. Soup jumps. Soup jumps is the other name for Warnado jumps. They're much more unstable when you have more speed. So it looks a little something like that. It's kind of crazy. It makes this easier too, in my opinion. Oop, there we go. So you just clip onto that bridge using that bounce pad, and the game will register you up onto the bridge, effectively skipping about half the level. And then Cinder comes on because she's fast, and we use her in the next chapter, so it just is an early swap. But she has, I think some of, if not the fastest movement in the entire game. Just because of how quick she can travel with her Shadow Dash. Oh, there you go. That saves some time, too. Nice. Well, I appreciate it, Hunter. Yeah. Definitely let me know. I doubt there's much that I need, no offense. I've got pretty much everything I could want. I don't speedrun Swap Force very much. I have done a couple of runs of that, but it's not really on my list of things to do. Why does Sunburn sound like that? He actually does get a voice. See, that's what you're supposed to do there. Those who saw my last run, you're just supposed to hit the habanero and like, steal it from him. You can still leave him alive, he doesn't do anything to you. Sunburn gets a voice, just like all the other Skylanders, in Series 2 and on, but he's just supposed to sound like a dragon, like a gibberish dragon. Doesn't make much sense, but you know what? I think he sounds cute, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Yikes. That was slow. Sometimes you get, like, slow dashes on Cinder. So then, this is an invisible ship. Normally you would do a turret section.
Well, will you look at that?
To put that ship in place, but the ship is there. It's just invisible. So you can, just do a little bit of, movement under the wall, under the invisible wall, and you can head straight to it. And because of that, and other skips like it, you are able to complete this game entirely without ever having to use the sensor bar. Is there any of the base or giants that you don't have? No. I have all 32 of the base and all 16 of the giant set. That means all the cores and all the giants. Now, I'm not sure if they're all max level. I highly doubt they are. I don't use a select few of them. I have used them for, like, little challenges and stuff, though. I've had a lot of time to get these guys upgraded, so at one point or another, they've probably been maxed out. I know I haven't done all heroics on them, though. Like, that's just a given. His throat's a little burnt, gotcha.
Here the fish!
Oh, hold on. Yes, I know my cahoots are extremely valuable information. By the way, Fennec, you are still leading the overall championship in Kahoot with the highest score so far. I just started a tournament, for those you don't know, in the speedrunning server for the Skylanders. It's a trivia thing to see who's the best at trivia, and right now it looks like Fennec. She's a full 1,000 points ahead right now. I've got the leaderboard set up and everything. It looks pretty sick. I haven't really been talking about the run very much, though. It's just been fighting chaos. We have to do this 4 times with 4 different elements. He comes in, he spawns a bunch of evil Skylanders, and you take him down as fast as possible. Stealth has some of the highest DPS in the game. It's because of one specific upgrade that allows it to attack with like 3 times the speed. So it's just go in, obliterate some guys, and then dodge Doom Sharks as best you can. And then here, we're gonna try to do an unload, where I'm gonna kill these guys in such quick succession that some of their animations when they die don't play. It's very tough to do. I more often fail it than succeed it, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it here. I could get Zap. He's really low on health, but he might hit me here. Yeah, I didn't get him. So, unsuccessful there, but I should still save a little bit of time because the rest of my chapter was good. Yeah, well, definitely check it out. Definitely let me know, like, if you see any abnormal ones, like an all-red drill sergeant, for instance. Like, any, like, pale colors, all solid colors, transparent, something like that. Definitely let me know, because I would love to take them off your hands. Legendaries are nice, too. Anything with, like, a black and gold, color base, those are really nice. They just look cool. They're nothing too special except they're legendary. They don't have any extra better stats or anything. I just like legendaries a lot. I don't have very many, like, variants at all. So I just did the Clam section of the run. Clamtron needs 5. Like, he's trying to make you a reward, is what he's doing. But he ends up making a bomb instead.
Deadly.
So we just used the warp that we set up 2 chapters ago in Darkwater Cove. I might have glanced over it just a little bit. Anytime I put a Skylander on and just, like, it's usually, every time I put Sunburn on, I'm setting up a warp somewhere, and then I'll take him off immediately after. So right here, there's a specific route that I came up with to kill these guys as fast as possible. And allows you to manipulate the game in such a way where you're just standing in front of this door, destroying everything that comes here, so. And then just like that, the eye is obtainable. Legendaries get extra stats? Not, like, I think that's only in the cards. If there is like a... Yeah, they are different. Because, they originally did like 4 or 5 different voice recordings for each of the Skylanders when they come on the portal, but then they just switched it to one discernible battle cry. They say the same thing every time they get on the portal. So this is Stone Town. It's arguably one of the harder levels to do in this run. There's a lot that can go wrong. Especially with Warnado. Like, he's hard to control, in my opinion, when you do like basic things like hitting switches and killing enemies. He's kind of difficult. Oh look, I killed all of those guys. So you just hit this eye switch. I'm gonna try to do a dash into the water, cancel my flight, do another dash along the shoreline there, and that allows me to get a little bit more distance and speed. Then I'm gonna head up here, grab this key, dash along the water again. Right here. Plus 20 crit, holy crap. That's actually really good. Obviously, Legendary Stealth Elf can't be used in Spyro's Adventure because it's not a variant for SSA, it comes in Giants. So this is another soup jump. This one's a tough one to set up. Let me see if I can do it right. Ooh. Nah, he's gonna just kind of plant himself. There we go, that should work. Yep, you just gotta be patient. There you go. That's not bad. Okay, hopefully I don't completely screw this up like I did last time. Oh, wait, there we go. I should be okay. Okay, that was much better. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh my god, I got that first try. I made that look way too easy. Yeah, okay. That is actually one of the more difficult ones, and it's also one of the newer ones. But I'm gonna save some massive time here now. Still not gonna gold because my gold also had a first try Ghost Roaster. So what I just did, I didn't even actually set up a warp. I went from player 1 to player 2, and then back to player 1. And that is, for some reason, allows you to skip the final fight in this level. It doesn't make much sense to me, but you know what?
Is that what you follow?
We'll take it. Hey, thank you for the Bless Tornado RNG. So we're gonna use the warp we set up 2 chapters ago, which we still had stored. Even though we did a reverse warp is what they call it, where you go from 1 to 2 to 1 again. It's all about managing coordinates on both your players. Our goal is to always have 1 warp set up at any given time, or as much as we can. Some levels just don't overlap, which is a shame. Also, I notice I'm dropping frames a little bit, bear with me. I'm sorry about that. Oh man. Hopefully that comes back.
Stronger in this zone.
So I just set up another warp with Sunburn, you saw. Yeah, hopefully this stream improves. This is just my little platform that I have to wait for. There's no way to make that any faster, at least not that we know of. So we're just gonna, so what we did, normally there's a fight here, actually a couple I'm pretty sure, but there's not because we skipped half the level and the monster gates just don't spawn if you don't enter the level correctly, which I think is pretty nice. Makes it real easy. Frames mean nothing when you're breaking a world record. If it gets in the way of the run being verifiable, which it shouldn't. I have good enough internet to where that doesn't happen. No, that's bad RNG. I'm comparing against the gold too, so this is gonna actually lose me a lot of time. Hopefully I get this pretty quickly though. This is another jump that I hopefully can get. That should work, right? Yeah, nice. You're waiting for warning to just kind of hover in place. Yeah, that lost a lot. That's unfortunate. Okay. I had a worse apples than I did in my previous PB, so this could save me some time.
No rest for the wicked.
This game breaks my brain. Yeah, this is like... This is not the way to watch if you're new to the game at all, or like want a fresh casual experience. This will break your mind. Oh, pardon me. Okay, this is also not great. I need to just knock you away for a second. They're okay apples, but not very good. They ate one over there too, so that's not great. Oh man, this is actually not very good at all, I realize. Oh crap, don't eat it. He didn't get it. He went over it. This is good. I don't think that there is one down there. I'm gonna grab it in a second. There's two down there now. Oh man, this is rough. Losing a lot of time. Okay, these two right here. There's one here, and then these two down here. Okay. I saved half a second. Oh well. Yeah, it is enough to understand, and that's what matters. There have been some runs when I didn't really know how to set up stream to where it works with my internet, and I had worse internet and stuff where it wasn't verifiable by any means, so yeah, this is where I pulled ahead really far. Like, these next few levels were really good in the run you just watched. That was also really nice again. Hopefully I can get this nice. There we go. Ah, that was wrong. I'm supposed to, yeah, I'm supposed to do that. That was just me being dumb. I've got to get good at that. I just learned how to do that, like, quick enough. I'm trying to go off of what Ant did in his record, but, yeah, well. Shock the sheep. That's what I tried to do, man. It's just, ugh. Cinder's good for that, just because she can stop him in place for a really long time. The only issue is her soul gem ability, which I need to take off of her, but that involves resetting, sadly. I have to reset the figure and just go through all the hurler challenges and all that garbage again, which I don't really want to do, because that takes forever. But like, Cinder is really good. Any Skylander that can shock the enemies, like the sheep, and just keep them in place for a while, is really nice there. It ends up coming down to how fast the game determines your apple should grow, and it's super dumb. It's not the same. Oh, I might miss this one. Oh, just barely got it. Yeah, that's the Stealth Elf quick kill. If I waited just a little bit longer there, she would have gone up in the air and I'd had to do another cycle. You're trying to turn around as soon as she lets you, like, as soon as she stops moving. As soon as she does her attack, you have to hit her while she's vulnerable, and there's just like a small window to do enough damage. Switch to Whirlwind Apples? Oh, yeah, I think I should, because she has Tempest Clouds that, like, they have cloud-to-cloud lightning, and they create little lightning chains, and it makes it a little easier to, like, block off the sheep. They just kind of run into them. It's pretty nice. I might have to see how Whirlwind Apples does before I'm, like, convinced to go for it. The only issue is there's no way to, like, test apples in a completed file. So if you want to do any extra apple stuff, if you want to do any apples practice or something, you'd have to play through the first 10 chapters of the game, which is sad. Look, another, that's the big spiky ball. If Stump Smash gives you the little spiky ball, they'll actually stun you because you're really close to him. So it's a minor time loss. It's kind of annoying. I think it's cool how I can talk and focus at the same time. It's very difficult, I'll say that much. It's hard for me to focus on chat and focus on the game and talk at the same time. If I get, like, quiet, it's because I'm focusing, and I've done that a couple times already. I've always wanted to get this run into, like, GDQ or any big speedrunning marathon, and I either do my own commentary while I'm running, which is tough, or have somebody else commentate for me, or commentate for somebody else. Which I would love to do that. I've done that a couple times with other people in marathons. I've been the commentator, but I've never commentated this game. Oh no, I have. I have commentated this game. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't get an unload here, which is unfortunate. It's gonna lose me some time. I got an unload here in my PB, so... Oh man, that's a... Oof. That's just not fun. That's just not great at all. I didn't realize I lost that much time. Alright, well. Hopefully I can claw this back. It's gonna be rough. If I need to do a quick speedrun then stop focusing on chat. Well, I do like talking. I've always wanted to do this, like, kind of commentary style. This is a rough soup jump right here. Hopefully, yeah, I got it. Second try. That's pretty good. It's a very specific setup to that. This run is really fast-paced, so it's tough to, like, talk. Okay, that was really rough on the fight. I missed a lot of those. Desperation? Yeah, yes, okay. That was not how you're supposed to do it, but it worked anyways. You're not supposed to do 2 there. You're supposed to kind of sit there and do 1. But it works. I've done that a couple times where I just kind of registered on that invisible ledge up there. It's so risky, but it pays off sometimes. And that saved my run right there. This might not work, we'll see. If you hit Snuckles there, you can actually skip a normally unskippable dialogue of him saying like a really short line. It saves like 3 seconds. So those jumps were average. They've all, I mean, getting through those in less than a minute is considered average. Like, I've done a couple where it's been about 50 seconds. That's if you get them, like, first try and have really good fights and stuff, but I didn't have great fights. So, I think this is gonna break even to my PB, so I might lose this 17 seconds of possible save that you see down there under my timer. You find someone good enough to commentate instead. There are a couple people I could hit up to say like, hey, hop into VC with me real fast. I think they're all busy though, which is unfortunate. I kind of like having like my own headspace while doing runs as well. I'm not a huge fan of being in VC while runs are going on. With anybody really. Like even if I'm watching or doing a run and somebody else is doing a run, I'm not a fan of that. But, you know, I sometimes do it just because I like being friendly, and occasionally it can be pretty fun to just kind of rage at your own game and have somebody else rage at something completely different. So, there actually is, like, a route that people have thought about. It's used in the individual level for this level, this chapter, where you just do this troll warehouse from start to finish, where you don't do these lock puzzles, you use Tornado for 2 extra jumps, and you have to do it using Hex's Bone Wall, which is just really tough. It's kind of finicky, and it does save a lot of time, because that took me 30 seconds to do that lock puzzle there. So, I mean, if I can get a consistent setup for it, I just don't want to make this level harder than it already is. I got a boost right there. Just kind of getting behind him, he'll slam down on the ground, and he'll hit you forward where you need to go. It all is contingent on, like, being behind him, though. So I just did that minus warp. If you had a keen eye, you saw me press minus right there where I am right now, where I just, like, warped to. I pressed minus there, and that set the coordinates on player 1. And just switching from player 1 to player 2, and then back to player 1, you're able to warp to the player 1 coordinates, which is pretty nice. Easy to mess up, and this was actually a decent chapter. I didn't think I'd save that much time. If I found a commentator to talk for me, I'd get world record. I mean, this run's going pretty well. I've also thought of doing like a post-run commentary, especially if I got a world record like this. But the only issue with that is I'd have to play with my voice muted. And I get more views on stream usually. Like, I like having like active viewers on stream than instead of doing it on YouTube, so yeah. So that's another warp setup. I did it with Stealth Elf because it's just a little bit easier to maneuver around that corner. I could have done it with Zap, he's a little bit quicker. But I like just doing it with Stealth Elf there. So we're gonna use Ghost Roaster's wacky physics to just kind of break this level in a bunch of different ways. We're first gonna get up here and try to do a skip. There it is. If you remember last run I did, there was this guy that talked to you and you couldn't skip his cutscene. He was talking about getting this Mega Bomb up here. I just skipped that by jumping around his dialogue box. So there's that. Oof. Hang on. That's actually a little bit faster than it was before. So I just killed pretty much everything that can get in my way when it comes to the Mega Bomb. I just have to push this down the hill and hope it goes through that little gap in the wall. Which is a dev-intended strat, by the way. It makes it a little bit easier. It's like a little reward. Instead of having to push it all the way down the hill. I'm happy it's there. It's just a little bit difficult sometimes to get. That should do it. Hole-in-one! There it is! I call it a hole-in-one because it looks like mini-golf. Oh, yikes. Okay. And then right here, the bomb just kind of rolls on its own, so you can do an extra little dash. Now, this is a good Goo Factory. Like, it's 12 seconds faster than the one before. So this can challenge toward gold. That was also a really fast little flip there. And if you don't really understand Ghost Roaster launches, join the rest of us, because I don't really understand him either. It's just Ghost Roaster using really wacky physics like that in his Skull Charge mode. And he's just able to jump up pretty much any sloped surface. And skip major portions of the game, and oh my god, I might gold this by a lot. This is insane. Yeah, I think that's 1 second worse than the best anybody's ever done that level. Which is awesome. Oh, I'm supposed to press yes there. Moonfrost, the opposite of what it is. Yeah, it's Sunburn. Moonfrost. If you look at one of my thumbnails for one of my earlier PBs, you'll see that Moonfrost is the Skylander that I have, who's painted. A friend of mine painted it for me, which is pretty sweet. It's my favorite Skylander, so yeah. Okay, I have to focus here. This one sucks. And I might not be able to get this one. It sucks so bad. This is the worst one in the game. Ugh. No, I wasn't ready for that one. There we go. I got it eventually. Oh, but I missed the gate. No. Oh, really bad battlefield. I have to go grab the key now, which is just... that sucks. This is our tough run now. This is a rough one. I'm supposed to be way farther ahead than I am. I told you that one was tough. It's hard. That didn't make it either. I'm choking it, guys. I'm choking it. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't make it. You serious? Ah, that sucks. I think this run might be dead. It's too early to tell right now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be way behind. If I can, like, salvage it, then maybe. But this is a horrible battlefield. Which is not hard to do. It is not hard to have an awful battlefield, even at my level. Like, this run is tough when it gets to this chapter. Yeah, no, I think I'm way behind where I need to be. Missing that, missing getting over the gate there loses you about 19 seconds. Yeah, and I am now 7 seconds away from passing world record on my splits. First time affiliate is not... It doesn't matter when it comes to emote slots. It's just how many subs you have. And I think, maybe, with how many sub points you guys have given me this stream, I might have another emote slot, because right now I have 2. But yeah, that was a really unfortunate battlefield. It was just that first skip. That's all it was. And that's all it usually is, too. I can do the other ones decently consistently, although I ate my words on the second one. That was fun. But this one is a really straightforward level. You warp to, like, the very end. It's the final fight, and with Tornado you can just jump off the wall. That should do it, right? Yeah, that's got it. Gold? Yep, it's a gold. Not bad. This one, though, this one's really crazy. This one's tough. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try to explain it before I get to it, because it's tough to do. I'm going to shoot a cannonball, and I'm going to follow it, keep it on screen for just long enough to where it hits a ledge, or hits a platform that it's not supposed to hit. Like, you're supposed to do the entire level and drag another cannon to it, but this cannon is positioned in such a way where you can just skip it entirely. Take the Skylander off and just case it all the way down. And that got it. Like, you would have to know the game and how it works in order to, like, understand what I just did there, but it saved, like, 4 minutes over just doing it regularly. And this might be a gold, too. Dude, let's go. 3 golds in 4 chapters. That's insane. Alright, I'm putting on Darklight Crypt because it's gonna warp me closer to where I need to set up my next warp for the next chapter. There's a lot of warping going on. It's basically become the backbone of this run. This game, the speed game. Okay, I'm gonna set up a distance away. Actually, I'm gonna move him a little bit closer. There you go. Just so I can be... just so Sunburn is easily accessing that spot. So then you're just gonna head all the way back down these stairs and to T-Bone to start the next level. We've tried looking for a faster way to, like, get down here. There's not really. There's just the slopes to soup jump off of are just not suitable for him, so. We'll see how this goes. I should have done that faster. That's okay. Alrighty. This is, in my opinion, one of the hardest soup jumps in the game. Oh wait, I didn't get that right. There we go. It's got a really precise setup. There you go. You have to, like, move yourself over that pillar and around it, which is hard to do in the air. You have a very small window of time. And it's followed up by, like, the easiest jump in the game, so there's that. Okay. So we're gonna go into another section where we can potentially get 2 unloads. That's what I was worried about last time. There you go. You know what I might do, now that I'm thinking about it? I might upload this I might upload both runs in the same video because they're on the same stream. Because I'm commentating this one, but I got a PB last run, and I don't think this will PB again, because I had such a bad battlefield. I don't think it'll PB again. Like, I lost so much time. I was in the 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure, for that. Yeah, I was 2 minutes 7. The speed soup you found for that is really hard. That makes sense. Speed soup tends to be a lot harder than regular tornado. So the reason I struggle to explain what soup is, and if I do get a 30 emote slot, I'm gonna use it to put tornado soup in it, like as the emote. It's hard to explain just exactly what the phrase soup it means when it comes to Skylanders speedrunning. But it has to do with Warnado jumping up onto a ledge, climbing into a lantern, and looking like he's in a pot of like boiling hot soup. That's basically what it comes down to, and it's just easier to say than Warnado jumping, so we just call them soup jumps. That's basically what it is. And here, I'm gonna try to dodge Hex's bullets that she spews at me, just by kind of scraping around them. I did that pretty well. Moonfrost emote? Ooh. You know what? That'd be interesting. I don't know what it could be, is the thing. Like, it might just be a picture of Moonfrost. Which is hard to, like, see is the only issue. I have art of Sunburn, but I don't have art of Moonfrost, so... yeah. I think I still might go for, like, the soup emote. We'll have to see. Alright. Now we have to go for unloads. Hopefully they work. Hopefully I get 2 of them. Because if I don't, run's dead. World record's dead, at least. I have to get Chop Chop here on, like, the swing by. Oh, I did! Let's go! Alright, I saved it. Just a little bit. I only lost 2 seconds to my best possible time, so I am slowly clawing this run back. I'm doing the best I can to try and get this back from an awful battlefield. That's about as fast as you can do that chapter anyways. Although Ant got a 423 in his PB, and I'm like, how? Okay, here's Mr. Scooter, otherwise known as Drill Sergeant. I said this before, in my last run, but... yeah. Owen, another runner of this game, and a bunch of the other games too, made the, It's actually a reference to a game called Layers of Fear, which is a great horror game, by the way. If you're looking for a game with, like, a really good story, I recommend that game. It's so good. But, there's a little cat in it that makes it, like, an Easter egg appearance called Mr. Scooter, and Owen said, you know what, I'm gonna name this character, I'm gonna name Drill Sergeant Mr. Scooter, so, yeah. That's the legend of Mr. Scooter, and why we're calling Drill Sergeant a different name now. So if you want to use the channel point incentive to thank Mr. Scooter, you can do that. Ah, man, I'm not going very fast in here. So Drill Sergeant is really good for this level because he breaks rocks extremely fast. A combination of his A and B attack just kind of obliterates the rocks. There you go. And this is a really precise warp setup. Hopefully this doesn't hit me. Ooh, that might be off. I hope it's not, because that would be a real shame. It's gonna be really close, though. I don't know if I should go back and set it up. I am gonna try my darndest to not screw that up. It's like on the edge, so I really hope it works. I'm supposed to be a little bit farther left than where I was, and now that's gonna haunt me until I end up putting Tornado on the portal and see if it works. So yeah, that's gonna be a rough one. Alright. Let's see. Yikes. Might be the end of the run here. We'll have to see. I'll go ahead and finish this run, because I'm pretty close to it anyways. Aw, crap. That's a big shame. I hit C too early, and now I can't skip this cutscene of the train going in here. So I lost like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. That's a dumb way to lose time. I'm supposed to wait just a little bit before pressing C. Okay. If Tornado kind of sits in the air for a really long time, it's not gonna work. And I'll just have to warp back to the start of the level. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Wow. Okay. I guess that wasn't too bad after all. There you go. I'm honestly very surprised that worked, but oh well. We'll keep moving. We'll keep going. I did lose some time here though, which is just a shame. I could break even with like good battles and stuff. Maybe an unload will bring me back, but the unloads are really hard in this chapter, so. See if I can PB again though.
Undead elements are stronger than this zone.
Like that's what I'm looking for now, is because there's no way I'm gonna get world record in this run. It's 3 seconds away and I've already lost 5 seconds in this chapter, so. Yeah. We'll see if I can get a PB though, which is a 105.28. That's the time I'm looking for. Anything better than that is PB for me. Wait, you can see that. What am I talking about? You guys know that. It's down there. Ow. Pardon me. There you go. Oh, he's down there. That's not good. Normally these guys can head up, but sometimes they kind of stay stuck on this wall here. I think I just took too long over there. Oh, yeah, no, that's way behind where I should be. Yikes. That's like 10 seconds behind where I should be. Ooh. If I PB, it's gonna be tight. And it's gonna come in the final chapter. Like, actually. So, this is self-explanatory. You just run around and don't let these things hit you. Alright. Now we're gonna fight Sunburn. Hopefully this didn't screw me up like before. Yeah, okay, we're good. He does a lot of damage to you, but you should have more than enough health if you just keep doing damage to him. And you'll gain it all back by, you know, all this other stuff. But here is something that Corey found, which is really nice. So if you want to thank the kobold, using my little channel point incentive in chat, you can. This is just a break in the run. They found that if you stand right here, these things don't hit you. They hit you once with that does like 34 damage, so you can just stay here. Allows me to take a break and get some water. Oh, excuse me. Allows me to take a break and get some water. And I need it because I'm talking a lot. Okay. Now we're on the home stretch. Hey, Matthias. Thanks for the raid, buddy. I was gonna raid you if I finished this run before. Right now I'm just doing a commentated run. Because why not? I had a really good run going. You see all my splits are either blue or red. But it all fell apart in Battlefield, which is just a shame. I don't know why I went back here, there's no reason. Oh, the camera actually didn't pan back very far, so it might actually be a little bit better. I don't think I can get an unload here, which means this signals the end of my world record reign. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be it. Maybe for the run too, because this is tough. This is a big time loss for me, because I had a real big screw up. Take a step left and it will— yeah, I know. Oh, I should have done this earlier, it's okay. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah. My run is in very in a very rough spot right now. Okay, skip the cutscene, take Sunburn off, skip the cutscene again with this thing, join, unjoin, Cinder. Ugh, man. And then Sunburn. SC Hundo 358.54. Wow, nice, man. I didn't know you were doing that. That's awesome. GG, man. That's awesome. Good job. Okay. I did all that little cleanup stuff. It's hard to understand. It's hard to do. It's just to set up for this next chapter.
Greetings, Skylander. You...
Nope.
Good.
Okay. I have to play out of my mind if I want to PB again. It's gonna be by like a second, maybe. If I do PB. So we're gonna switch to Tornado now. If I can get him on the portal, I think that might just cost me PB because I wasn't doing it quick enough. I've had a couple of little blunders here and there in this chapter already, so I have to get around these guys. And the camera flipped in such a bad way. Oh man. It's a race against the clock. So right here, we're just gonna wait a little bit and then jump. Sometimes it's hard to judge, especially if I set it up wrong like I did, but I still got it, so it's okay. This one's a pretty easy jump. You just head over here into the corner, hold into the corner, and jump over. All you need. And then I'm gonna try to do some flashy strats here by pushing and flipping the lever at the same time. Saves a little bit. Didn't get the second one, but that's okay. I need to head down here. Wow. I'm gonna try to... that's not gonna make the teleporter, is it? That's gonna be far back. Oh, it is. Okay. I was right on it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cinder. Oh, I think this is gonna lose time. It might barely save, but like, it's so close. It's so close to PB. Yeah, oh man. It's all gonna come down to these last chapters. That's it. That's all it can be.
In some way, perhaps.
Okay, here's Empire of Ice. So this is another thing like we did with Darklight Crypt before. We just did it with Empire of Ice to get to this next warp spot. It's gonna be in the water. It's a specific setup that I don't really care about explaining right now. Basically, this rock looks like Africa. The rock above it looks like Saudi Arabia. You sit right where Egypt is. And that's the warp setup to head to the Archean Armory, which is the next chapter. So we're gonna head over there now, using Cinder to get there as fast as humanly possible. Alright, this should be okay. We wait for a little bit.
Excellent.
Okay. We got the cutscene skip. We're gonna switch to Stealth Elf and do a very scary skip.
Now see? Now you don't.
Alright, we got the warp. And here we go. It's B then A.
Stronger in this zone.
Got it. There it is. You just jump over and you don't have to put an air Skylander on to go through the air gate.
Excellent.
It's a rough one. It's like, you have to have really good reaction time. Okay, that should be good on the minus warp setup. We're gonna do another minus warp through here, where you switch from 1 to 2 to 1. Or it's actually, in this case, it's 2 to 1 to 2, but whatever. Come on. Open the door. Alright, I have to get this fight, like, really fast. It's gonna be risky, too. Alright, I got them both. Just barely, but I did get them. I had a lot of bullets raining down, and those can kill Stealth Elf, like, big time. So, I'm lucky. So I have to hit 3 switches in order to complete this level. And the reason we had this minus warp setup is so we can immediately warp down to the 3rd one without having to go through that big old gauntlet and that railing and stuff. We just head straight down. There you go. And if I make my way back up quick enough,
Switches on.
it's not gonna gold, sadly. Nah. Which means I think PB is dead. Just barely, too. I'm gonna switch to Cinder. I have to gold one of these last two in order to PB. So we're switching to Cinder. That's who's on the portal right now, but we're going to Stone Town just as soon as possible. Like, as soon as it lets you after spawning a Skylander. The IL is 2 minus warps now, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do 2. Oh, missed the thing here. So we're heading back to Stone Town in order to set up one final warp for the last level. Coincidentally, it's just right at the end, so doing this actually saves more time than just doing the level itself. There are some really difficult soup jumps that some runners do that I have decided against doing just because they're really hard, and I don't bother learning them. We're gonna put Sunburn on. Hopefully this still works. Yeah, that should be fine. And we're gonna go back to the ruins and start the next chapter. We have the warp set up now, all we need to do is perform it, and then we're gonna switch to our final Skylander and use them for the rest of the run.
Are you ready to...
This is another break where I can just drink some water and
Now,
check chat
I'll
and stuff.
just use the core to send you there. Let's see. I simply punch in a few coordinates here and...
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to PB. It's gonna be really close.
Well, I guess the core
I didn't see what my milliseconds were either, so even if I get a 105.28, I might be just a little bit short. But I don't think I'll PB just because it's like really hard to gold both of these chapters. Especially with all of the bad movement I had in the this one in particular. And the next one is just purely RNG. Let's see, hang on. And so it begins. Yeah, I just lost more time because I got a pretty bad section there. Alright, well, here it goes. Even if I don't PB, this is a pretty, like, good run overall. I stayed in it for a pretty long time, but Battlefield was my complete undoing. Oh, we're gonna sit right here. Doing that, for some unknown reason, allows you to do this fight without him having to go up. Like, it just removes his damage cap completely, and you're able to start the next phase. So, yeah, there's that. You just sit there and you're able to progress the level quicker. It's because he heads down, I'm pretty sure that just gives him like a longer time for the game to realize that you've done enough damage to progress phases. So these spells are the reason this level sucks, this final battle is so bad. Because they're all RNG, and I got the worst pattern there, because a lot of Doom Sharks come out in that one. Okay, this is a good pattern though, because it's good to have Stealth Elf just kind of stay right there. Yeah. Just a little bit. There you go. So I got those guys really fast, and this is another big thing right here. Oh, okay, good, I got Snails. Snails is super easy. So, all you have to do is just kind of hold into chaos, and the snails are just gonna come to you. It's so much better than the other two. One of them hurts really bad, and the other one loses you a ton of time. So, that one was good to have. You have yet to ever see snails in chaos. Well, there you go. You saw it from me. Oh, you warped behind me. Warp again. Stop warping. Thank you. Alright. This was bad RNG. This was the bad one to have. I'm gonna set up right here and do some damage. That should be enough where I can just kind of run around and not have to worry about damaging him anymore. There's a little bit of time after this last one's done too, so yeah, I'm gonna damage there. There you go. Yeah, I did enough. That was a bad one though. It's a way slower than the one that just kind of goes across your screen, which is a shame. Okay, I gotta kill Flameslinger here. Let me see if I can, like, arc a shot over his way. If not, I can actually do this. There you go. That'll do it. You can just kind of travel with Igniter's Flame. It only works in certain circumstances, but that's helpful. Alright, I've got a lot of food that I can eat, so I'm gonna go do that real fast. Maybe stay away from... Yeah, there you go. So this is a better... This is better, but I don't think it's gonna be enough even then. It's another water attack, really? Alright, this is the final phase. You get 4 attacks to kill this guy. His entire health bar has to go down. And Doom Sharks slow you down, so... This is not looking good for me. We'll see, though. I got it. There it is, time. Woo! Well, there you go. I stayed in it for a pretty long time.
That's right. Boom!
And, I did my best to commentate the run, too, so... Honestly, multitasking like that and getting a 105.37, I am not mad at all.
You did it. You beat the game.
So, if I ever plan to
Complete shebang.
send this to... Or if I ever plan to, like... run in a marathon, if I ever plan to like submit to a marathon, I'll send this video so that they can get an idea of what the run is. But yeah, those are both pretty good. I got a PB and I got a commentated run in, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see, was I ever ahead? I don't think I was ever ahead of world record. I'll plug in my mouse and see real fast. Thanks for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the assist. From one hero to another.
I'm gonna look and see if I...
You know, I think the secret to my awesome
PB or not.
down to
Or
3
it was ahead of world
important
record or not
things.
at some point. No, it was about 9 seconds was my peak. 8 seconds was my peak. I think my best at one time was 4 seconds behind world record.
How come I didn't spend more time
And then it just kind of
with
fell
you?
off. It was Battlefield. He still had a bad Battlefield. I lost way more time than he did. But, like, he just has some really good splits that I can't replicate.
Oh, sure, we saved Skylands.
But yeah,
You with me.
that's what it looks like.
But don't let that stop you. Go on and find every secret. Get every upgrade. Beat all of Callie's heroic challenges. And mostly, come and hang out with me some more. Listen, you only go through life one time, my friend.
Well,
And you gotta lock on to
I
its
think it was a
horn.
pretty successful stream.
Ride it out. No matter how wild it gets.
I'm gonna sit here, let Flynn
When
do
you're
his
out
thing,
there,
and then,
Hanging on to that
you know what?
shot.
No, I'm gonna skip Flynn. I'll skip Flynn and go straight to the fireworks show. Alright. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put Moonfrost on here. This is the one that's painted. And then I'm gonna put my standard sunburn on this one. So we're just gonna have 2 sunburns watching the fireworks. And just like that, that works. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. I always do that. I always hit C a second time. There we go. Hey Milky Way. You just hit the end of the stream, I'm sorry. We're done with attempts today. I got a PB. I got a 105.28, so I knocked Bensel out a second. But I just finished up a commentated run, so... yeah. There we go. We get a little bit of a reward for doing that. All right, you're going off. Ah, pardon me. Okay, the next question is, who should I give money to?
Fully charged.
Let's give it to Mr. Scooter. Why the heck not? Yeah. Mr. Scooter deserves it. There we go. Oh, Boomer? Yeah, I don't have Boomer with me right now. He's in my bag that's like on the other side of my room. I'll do that next time if I remember. I might not be able to get him, but yeah. Well, that is all I have for you today. Let's see. I don't really see anybody that I can raid right now. So, yeah. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end stream. I would normally raid somebody, but nobody's live. I would have raided Matthias if he didn't raid me first. I was just too slow in finishing the run. So yeah, that's everything I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support, all the donations and stuff. That was really sweet of you. And I'll see you all soon. Not sure when. I don't really have a set stream schedule, but yeah, I hope to see you all in the near future. So have a good night, everyone.